Now, we are going to talk about the conceptual framework of mathematics education, the five content areas in primary grades, the high-level skills and processes, the values and attitudes, the appropriate tools for mathematics instructions, the understanding context in mathematics educations, the rules of mathematics in education, the declarations of students having principles, the declarations of teachers learning principles, the visions of a fully competent mathematics teachers, and the levels of teachers' growth and development. So there are two conceptual framework in mathematics education. First, we have here the critical thinking. It is essential in mathematics because it helps you analyze problems and break down complex information. It encourages asking thoughtful questions and considering multiple ways to approach a solution. Critical thinking also involves checking whether your results make sense and revising your approach if necessary. Ultimately, it helps ensure that mathematical conclusions are based on solid reasoning and understanding, not just rote procedures. So next is the problem solving. In mathematics, problem solving is a key skills that helps us tackle various challenges from simple calculations to complex equations. Just like in everyday life, solving math problems involves identifying what's being asked, analyzing the given information, and figuring out the best way to approach the problem. Whether it's breaking down a complex equations or finding patterns in data, mathematical problem solving requires critical thinking, creativity, and logical reasoning. Once a solution is found, it's important to double check the steps to ensure accuracy. This process not only improves math skills but also helps build confidence in tackling more challenging problems. Now, we are going to talk about the five areas in primary grade. First is the number and number sense. This foundational area is the core of mathematics, as it encompasses the understanding of how numbers work and interact. It enables students to perform basic arithmetic operations and develop numbers fluency, which is essential for number sense. Also fosters confidence in using numbers in real life situations such as budgeting and measuring. So next, the measurements. Measurements connects directly to mathematical concepts through the applications of numbers and units. Students learn to use mathematical operations to calculate dimensions, areas, and volumes, enhancing their understanding of practical applications of math in everyday life. Additionally, measurement skills help them develop spatial awareness and estimation abilities, both of which are vital in various math disciplines. So the third one is the geometry. In primary grades, geometry helps students learn about shapes like circles, squares, and triangles, focusing on their characteristics such as the number of sides and angles. Through fun, hands-on activities, kids get to measure shapes and explore how they relate to the other in space, which boosts their ability to visualize and understand the world around them. Geometry is an important part of mathematics that nurtures logical thinking and problem solving skills. By studying shapes and their properties, students lay the groundwork of grasping spatial relationships, which are vital for more advanced math concepts like area, perimeter, and eventually trigonometry and calculus. So next is the patterns and algebra. In primary grades, kids explore patterns and algebra. They learn to recognize and create patterns using numbers, shape, and colors, which boost their critical thinking skills. they also start using symbols to represent numbers, setting the stage for more advanced algebra concepts. So for children, learning about patterns and algebra is fun and essential for developing problem-solving skills. Spotting patterns in everyday life, like in nature or art, helps them appreciate how math relates to the world around them. Using symbols encourages creativity and flexible thinking, making math more approachable and exciting. And these connections to their experiences builds a strong foundation that increases their confidence and interest in math. And the last one is the probability and statistics. Learning about probability and statistics is engaging and relevant as it connects math to real-life situation. They enjoy gathering data through surveys or experiments, making math feel hands-on and applicable to their lives. Understanding this concept helps kids make informed predictions and decisions, enhancing their analytical skills and fostering curiosity about the world around them. Next is the values and attitudes. First, you have here the accuracy. So being accurate is important in math because it helps ensure that our calculations and solutions are correct, preventing mistakes that can lead to confusions. Next is the creativity. Embracing creativity in math allows students to explore different ways to solve problems, making the learning process more engaging and helping them understand concepts on a deeper level. And the objectivity. Being objective means relying on facts and logical reasoning, which solving problems, which encourages fair and sound decisions in mathematics. Next is the perseverance. Perseverance teaches students to keep pushing through challenges, helping them build resilience which face with tough math problems. Next is the productivity. Focusing on productivity helps students use their time and resources wisely, encouraging good study habits that lead to more effective learning. Next is the manipulative tools for mathematics instructions. First is the manipulative objects, which physically items like blocks help students explore math concepts through hands-on learning. And the measuring devices, which are rulers and scales, help quantify length and weight for accurate measurements. And then the calculators and computers, these devices allows quick calculations, letting students for focus on problem solving. And then the smartphones and the tablets, they provide access to math apps and resources for interactive learning. And then the internet offers extensive resources including the tutorials and practice problems for enhancing math education. And next is the understanding context in mathematics education. First, we have here the belief. Students' belief about their math abilities affect motivations and engagement. Positive beliefs enhance persistence. And next is the environment. The learning environment, including resources and classroom dynamics, influences math learning effectiveness. And then the language and the culture. Language affects understanding of math concepts, and culturally relevant teaching makes learning more relatable. And then the traditions and practices. Cultural traditions shape how math is taught, introducing diverse methods and perspectives that enhance problem solving. And next is the prior knowledge and experience. Previous experiences form the foundations for new learning, making connections to existing knowledge and crucial for understanding. Next is the learning theories in mathematics. So first is the experiential and situated learning. So this theories emphasizes learning through real-world experiences and context, helping students apply math concepts in practical situations. Next is the reflective learning. This encourages students to think critically about their math experiences, promoting deeper understanding and retentions of concepts. So next is the constructivism. It posits that students build their own understanding of math through explorations and problem solving, actively engaging with the material. And then the cooperative learning. In cooperative learning, students work together in groups to solve math problems, fostering collaborations and communication skills while enhancing understanding. And then the last one is the discovery and inquiry-based learning. This method encourages students to explore math concepts through questions and investigations, leading to self-discovery and a deeper grasp of mathematical principles. Next is the role of mathematics in education. First is the facilitating participations in productive life activities. In primary grades, math helps children develop problem-solving skills essential for everyday tasks like counting, measuring, and budgeting, preparing them for productive roles in society. Next is the providing a way of making sense of the world. Math in early education teaches children to recognize patterns, compare quantities, and understand relationships, helping them make sense of their surroundings. Next is the serving as a means of communications. Primary math introduces children to numbers, symbols, and logical thinking, enabling them to express ideas and understand shared concepts clearly. And the last one is the operating as a gateway to national progress. A strong foundations in primary math fosters future generations' ability to innovate and contribute to national growth in fields of like mathematics. Next, the Declaration of Students' Learning Principles. So we have 7 declarations of student learning principle. First is the principle 1. So this principle emphasizes that mathematical competence involves not only performing calculations and following procedures but also understanding concepts, applying reasoning, solving problems creatively, and making connections between ideas. It highlights the importance of critical thinking and real-world applications in math learning. So the principle number 2 suggests that both the physical setup of a learning space and the social interactions within it, such as collaborations and support, play a crucial role in a student's success in learning mathematics. So the principle number 3 emphasizes that students learn mathematics most effectively when they are actively involved in hands-on activities, problem solving, and discussions rather than passively receiving information. So the principle number 4 highlights that gaining a deep understanding of mathematics involve using diverse tools such as manipulatives, visual aids, technology, and real-world applications to explore and reinforce concepts. And the principle number 5 highlights the importance of assessing math in a way that help teachers see what students understand and where they need more help. This allows teachers to adjust their approach and give students the support they need to succeed. So the principle number 6, this emphasizes how students feel about math, whether they're confident or unsure, can really shape how well they learn and how much they're willing to write. And the last one, the principle 7, this emphasizes for students to succeed in math. It helps when parents in the community are involved, offering encouragement and resources that make learning more meaningful and supported. So next is the 9 declarations of teachers' learning principles. So we have here the principle 1, which is this emphasizes that knowing how to explain and solve math problems is important, but teaching math effectively involves much more like helping students think critically and connect ideas. And the principle number two, math should feel real and useful to students, so teachers need to consider their students' lives and experiences to make the lessons more relatable. Next is the principle number three, which emphasizes that students really understand math when they're actively participating, whether it's through solving problems, discussing ideas, or engaging in hands-on activities. And the principle number four, learning math isn't something that happens overnight. It takes time, hard work, and a positive attitude to really get it. And the number five emphasizes that every student has the right to learn good math no matter their gender, culture, background, or economic status. And the last one, the principle six, is assessment should be a natural part of math instructions, helping teachers understand how students are doing and where they can improve. Next is the principle number seven. So, since math is always evolving, it's important for teaching methods to keep up with new discoveries and trends in the field. And the principle number eight emphasizes that technology plays a vital role in how math is taught. So, teachers need to be skilled at using and managing different tools and resources to enhance learning. And the last one is the principle number nine. Math teachers should always be open to learning new things themselves, as it helps them grow and be more effective in supporting their students. Next is we have the visions of a fully competent teacher. So we have the mathematics content knowledge. This is all about a teacher's grasp of math concepts and procedures, which is crucial for helping students understand the subject. And the next one is the mathematical pedagogical knowledge. This means knowing how to teach math in a way that engages students, helps clear up any confusions, and meets their individual learning needs. And the general pedagogical knowledge, this includes the overall teaching skills that work for any subjects like managing a classroom, using effective teaching strategies, and understanding how students learn best. And the next one is the classroom management skills. So these are the abilities teachers use to create a positive classroom environment where students behave well, participate actively, and feel comfortable learning. And next is the mathematical disposition. So this is about how students feel and think about math, including their enthusiasm for tackling challenges and their determinations to solve problems and their confidence in their math skills. And next, we have here the professional development. So, this refers to the ongoing opportunities for teachers to learn and grow in their professions and helping them improve their teaching methods and stay updated on the latest educational practices and research. Next is the levels of teachers' growth and development. So we have here the novice. So novice teachers are just starting their careers and are learning the ropes of teaching and focusing on the basic like classroom management and instructional techniques. And the emerging teachers are gaining confidence and developing their skills, but they're still fine-tuning their methods and looking for feedback to help them grow. And when we say accomplished teachers have a solid understanding of their subject and know effective teaching practices. And they're always looking for ways to improve and learn more. And the expert, so when we say expert teachers, they are seasoned professionals who excel in their teaching, often guiding and mentoring others while also contributing to the educational community.